Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Daggy again, back with yet another Marvel Champions gameplay video, and in today's video, we're going to be continuing our little one-pack deck build series where I tried to take every core set hero and build a deck with them using only the core set cards plus one other hero pack. So far, we've done Spider-Man in Leadership, and just recently I did Captain Marvel in Aggression. So there's a few heroes left, and I decided I wanted to do Black Panther next, mostly because, well, we gotta do all the heroes anyway, but I haven't played much of Black Panther, so I really wanted to, play him some more, give him more of a, a fair shake. But, I'm trying to also do each hero in different aspects, and for Black Panther, I decided to go with Justice. The big reason why I chose Justice was because of the Black Panther Shuri pack, which has some cards I think will be really useful for the deck, and she also comes in a Justice aspect. So I said, you know what? Let's just put together a Justice deck, with the cards from her pack plus the core set, and we're going to do Justice Black Panther. And I decided to take on Klaw, because I know, everyone fights a Klaw or whatnot, but Klaw is also very, I think, thematic for Black Panther, because I think he keeps trying to go into Wakanda and steal stuff. I think that's what he does. I know he's Black Panther Shuri's, Nemesis minion, so I don't know exactly his, relationship with, say, Black Panther T'Challa, but I still think he'd be a really cool villain. So, what do we have for the deck, though? What have I put together? So, much like the other, heroes we've played, we're going to be running Nick Fury and Mockingbird as basic allies from the core set because they're super good. And also, specifically, against Klaw, we can stun Klaw, so Mockingbird's going to be great for that. And then, for our supports, we're going to run Helicarrier and Avengers Mansion because discounted cards are really good and drawing cards are also really good. For our allies, we're going to take the two in the core set, which is Daredevil and Jessica Jones. There are a few side schemes in the deck, so I think Jessica Jones can be pretty useful there. She's at least 2 thwart, 2 attack for 3 health, which is good. And of course, Daredevil is Daredevil. He's pretty solid. We're going to take Heroic Intuition, so we can increase our thwarting power, which would be pretty good. And then we're also going to take 3 copies of For Justice, which would be really good to play with our Vibraniums, actually, so we can always get this little bonus effect. So basically, this will remove 4 threat for only 2 resources most of the time. And then, of course, we end with our 3 resource cards from the core set, also from just basically everywhere. So that'll be good. Now, from Shuri's pack, we're going to take Manifold because we do have a couple side schemes, player side schemes we can grab. One of which I'll talk about is Build Support. Build Support will let us grab Helicarrier, and it'll also let us grab the Dora Milaje if we need to. I know it only costs, nothing for us, but, still it's something if we really need to, we can go and grab it. So both those will be really good. Plus, in a multiplayer setting, people love Build Support. There's always something they could grab, so that's going to be really useful. I thought the Raft would be pretty fun because there are a few minions we're going to fight against with Klaw, and we can always tuck them under here, especially so we don't have to see them again and just help remove threat. I also thought Show of Empathy would be really fun, so I have our Redemption off to the side here. Perhaps we can get one of the big Masters of Evil minions to work for us. I thought that'd be cool. We're going to run 2 copies of Sonic Rifle, so we can stun Klaw if we need to, or stun a minion, and we can flip down and heal or draw cards. And then I have 1 copy of Sting Operation. I thought that would be pretty useful, especially in Alter Ego. We can, if there's a minion we have a hard time dealing with, we can always just flip down. We can let him, let him scheme, and then we'll just discard him, which is great. Build Support to help find Helicarrier and Dora Milaje. And then the main reason why I got we're going to use Black Panther Shuri is for the Dora Milaje package. So we got these 3 allies here, Ayo, Okoye, and Anika. I think that's it. And of course Dora Milaje. So this will be our main goal, is to try to get these guys out, or these gals, with the Dora Milaje. And then we're also going to run the Heart of the Panther team up card because we do have our own signature ally Shuri, and she does have 3 hit points, so she'll stick around for a little bit. otherwise, that's our 40 card deck, and I think it'll work decently well. Maybe a few changes. You know, I can maybe add a third copy of Sonic Rifle instead of like Sting Operation, but Sting Operation would also be really good in a multiplayer setting because you can, I'm pretty sure you can just activate it after, yeah, once per player. Oh, it's a response. So you could be in hero form and someone else can be an alter ego, and if they have a minion, after it schemes, you can activate this and discard it. Since it's just a response, you could be an alter ego, and after the minion schemes, then you can discard it as well, which is pretty nice. That's, you know, nothing wrong with that, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just another way to get rid of minions. So anyway, we're gonna take on Klaw. I hope it's gonna go well. I haven't changed anything. We have the Masters of Evil, you know, recommended modular set here, and all of his like standard stuff. So we'll shuffle this up a little bit, and okay, all right, that looks good. So I got our side scheme here, our defense network. We got all our hit points set up. So I have to flip this over and then discard cards until a minion is revealed. Okay. Oh my gosh, right off the top. Okay. Armored Guard, and here's a tough red up here. So we put him into play. How are we looking? Looks good as always. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it. This doesn't start with anything, so we'll just dive in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. I'll tell you what. Could have maybe shuffled a little more. Dora Milaje for free. So I have more for Justices. Do I keep... Oh, I'd lose both Sonic Rifles right away. Dang. It'd be nice to confuse Klaw. Do I keep Daredevil, though? Daredevil is pretty cool. No, I think I just need more, like, setup stuff. I think I ditch all 5 of these. That's terrible. Just terrible shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And now I get all, you know, get all Black Panther stuff. So, okay. Well, we do have a double in Shuri here. Let's play our Dora Milaje. I'll put it right... I'll just put it down here. No, yeah, I'll put it down here. Okay. Oh, wait, I have a setup ability. I almost forgot. So, hold on. Search your deck for a Black Panther upgrade and add it to your hand. Okay, well, since we mulliganed, it's now setup time. Which one should we get? The daggers? Deal 1 damage to villain in each enemy. Or do I get the thwart one? Shuri's going to help me get another one. The thwarting one would be pretty useful, actually, but so would the damage. Yeah, I think, I'll get the Panther Claws, which will help take out the Armored Guard. Yeah, we'll get the Panther Claws, and that'll be our setup ability. I totally forgot about that. That's always that's a nice little bonus. Okay. So, now I'll play, and let's see, add it to your hand. Okay, so now I play Dora Milaje for free, because I am Wakanda. And let's go ahead. I don't think there's anything else to do in Alter Ego. So I flip up here. So I will play, let's get rid of a Genius, and we'll play Shuri. So now I get to search for another upgrade and add it to my hand. The suit is pretty useful. I think I'll take the thwarting one. Tactical Genius, I think. Yeah, let's grab the thwarting one. Get just a ton of Justice cards in our hand. And, okay. My stuff's all over the place. Let's see. I can only play one this turn. I can play the other one next turn. Shoot. Well, I guess I get rid of Show of Empathy. And, oh, she should, yeah, I'll put her up there. And a Wakanda Forever to play my Claws. I don't want to use a tactical, yeah, shoot. I don't want to have to get rid of my Genius for Wakanda Forever. So, how about Shuri just knocks off the tough here. I'll just kind of set that aside. Give her a point of damage. And then, how about I'll deal 2 more damage to him. Or, well, he'll have Retaliate, actually. Hold on. You know what? Let's just let him hang out. And let's just use the 3 of them. Or, yeah, we'll use these 2 and thwart for 3. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that instead. Okay, cool. I'll hold on to these 2, and then we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. Wish I had Golden City and Alter Ego. Okay, so, 1 goes on here. He's going to attack. 11 health and stuff. I'm just going to take it for 2 boost cards. Oh, put this guy into play. And the second one is 2. Okay, so I take 2 damage. Well, actually, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 4 and go to 7. And then a couple things happen. So he gets retaliated and goes to 11. This guy gets retaliated, goes to 1 hit point. And he gets retaliated and loses his tough. I get an encounter card. Masters of Mayhem. So when revealed, each Masters of Evil attacks me, or minion. But since I don't have any, I can search the deck for one and put it into play engaged with me. So who do we want here? Probably not Tiger Shark. That guy sucks. Probably Melter. Maybe Melter might be the easiest one to take care of right now. I'll just grab Melter. He only has 5 hit points. Yeah, he has 5 hit points, so we will... Yeah, we'll just fight him. Shuffle this up, because I saw a lot of my standard stuff was all, like, clumped together. Okay. Okay. 3 minions out on the villain's first turn. That's fun. So, back to us. I think we... let's put our Tactical Genius into play for this double. And then let's... I definitely want to do Wakanda Forever here. And if I do this last, it'll deal 4 damage. Sure, you can take out this guy. I can attack him and then take him out with Wakanda Forever. Yeah, and then he'll get knocked out with Retaliate damage. So, yeah, let's do... I'll get rid of Sting Operation for Wakanda Forever. So, let's do this one first. We'll remove 1 threat from a scheme. And then we'll do this one last. So, we'll deal 4 damage to an enemy. And then I will just take him out with Black Panther. So, that's 6 damage total. And then Shuri will deal 1 damage and take out the Weapons Runner. Cool. I'm going to hold on to the Golden City because it's super useful. And I could flip down, actually. That'll be 1, 2, 3. This guy doesn't scheme. You know what? I will flip down. Yeah, I'll flip down. I think that'd be good. Hold on to this, and I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, I was really hoping for a double or something. Okay, so 1 goes on here. He's going to scheme for 2 plus... Well, just 2, but this guy comes into play. So 2, this goes to 3, and this guy will scheme, and so this goes to 4. He schemes for nothing. Our encounter card is Advance, of course it is. So he schemes for 2 plus 1, so for 3. Oh my goodness. So this will go to this stage, and we have to discard until we get a minion. Man, that was some terrible luck. It's Whirlwind. Okay. Flip this over. And that has nothing, but 8 threat. Okay. Man, of course I get hit with the Advance. Ooh, I could play Hard the Panther here. I don't really want to ditch everything in my hand for Nick Fury. So I think I get rid of Nick Fury and... Yeah, Nick Fury and Heroic Intuition for the Golden City. And then we're going to exhaust the Golden City and draw 2 cards. Okay. Don't know none of my many doubles. I would hate to get rid of a Wakanda Forever. I want Heart of the Panther. Oh, I get to put it into play. So I could use Helicarrier and like my suit to play Heart of the Panther. Yes. I don't think I want to heal yet because I want the activation. So I'm going to flip up here. I think Heart of the Panther also resolve on up to 4. Nice. Okay. Let's get rid of Helicarrier and Vibranium suit, and I'm going to play Heart of the Panther. So I get to search my deck and discard pile for a Black Panther upgrade, and I get to put it into play. And we'll grab our suit. Yeah, the suit which will heal us. Then I get to resolve the special ability on up to 4 Black Panther upgrades you control in any order. So how about we'll do Tactical Genius first. There's no threat to remove. I think we will move 1 damage from us. Go to 8. We'll move 1 damage onto Weapons Runner. And then we'll end with the Claws. And we'll deal 4 damage to Whirlwind here. Okay, that worked out well. That was fun. Then I will basic attack and take out Whirlwind. Shuri will attack, use her last hit point, and she'll take out the Weapons Runner. Cool. And that leaves me with Wakanda Forever. But I have to use my energy daggers, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to hold those 2. Hopefully I get another Vibranium, and we'll play it next turn. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. And I got AO. Okay. So, this goes up by 1. He's going to attack. I'll just take it for 0. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 6 damage? Holy crap. He got both 3s. Okay. So, my goodness. That takes me 6. This guy hits me for 1. That's 7 damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, at the very least, he gets hit. He goes to 1. My encounter card is Radioactive Man. Thank goodness it wasn't like Assault. I'd be dead. Well, that sucks. Okay. My goodness. Well, I can heal a little bit. Let's use Vibranium, and we'll play our Energy Daggers. So now I have all 4, but I'm right here, all 4 of my upgrades, which is really nice. I think I really should flip down, and I can use AO. Yeah, I can draw 2 cards. I kind of want a Wakanda Forever too, so I might overspend for Wakanda Forever. Yeah, or I could just drop everything for AO. No, Wakanda Forever would be really good. Should I do that with AO and maybe get her on the next pass? So I can save the double for whatever I draw? Yeah, maybe we do that. So, let's see. The daggers can deal... If I do this one 4, 5... Okay. So I think what we do is I basic attack the Radioactive Man. Okay. I'm going to play Wakanda Forever with AO, which isn't ideal. So I can resolve my stuff in any order. So let's do the Tactical Genius first. We'll move 1. Vibranium Suit. I will move 1 damage from my hero to an enemy. We'll move 1 damage to the Armored Guard. And so I'll heal the 2. We'll do Energy Daggers, and I'll deal 1 damage to the villain and each enemy engaged with me, so he'll be taken out. Oops. Okay. He's going to go to 3. And he is going to go to 9. And then I'm going to end with my daggers, and I'll deal 4 damage to an enemy, which is just enough to knock out Radioactive Man. That feels pretty good, actually. Then I'm going to flip down, and we're going to use the Golden City and draw 2 cards. Okay. Okay. This shuffling. I got another double in Wakanda Forever. Well, I'm sure I'll get my ally soon, so we'll just ready up and draw 1, 2, and 3. Here they are right here. Okay, we got a Mockingbird and a Koye. Okay, I think we can finally get going with them. So let's put 1 here. He's going to scheme for 2 plus 1. That's 3. Encounter card is an Armored Guard. Okay, another minion. Alright, back to us. I'm pretty sure we're going to need to heal. So let's actually use Golden City and draw 2 cards. For Justice and Jessica Jones. Okay. Man, I feel pretty rich right now. Let's heal for 4. We're going to go to 6. Alright, that's way better. And I don't think there's anything else to do in Alter Ego, so we'll flip up here. I think I could stun him, actually. Can I? Okoye will... Okoye is pretty good, but I think we want the stun. I also want to remove that threat. What's the best thing to do? Jessica Jones, we don't have any side schemes right now. I have no mentals, actually, in hand, but that is okay because we have enough thwarting and stuff. Let's try to get Mockingbird down. Let's just use this double and Jessica Jones. And when she comes into play, we will stun Klaw. How about we attack and... No, let's thwart for 1. Yeah, let's thwart for 1 to be safe here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Okoye. But then I can't play for... I can't play my Wakanda Forever. Maybe this is a rough first go. I think maybe we play for... Or, yeah. Use a double. Play for Justice. Remove 3 threat. That looks good. And then we are going to get rid of a For Justice and play Wakanda Forever. So let's do the Energy Daggers. We'll deal 1 damage to Klaw, 1 damage to Armored Guard. Then we will do Tactical Genius, nothing to remove. Let's use our suit. I will go to 7, and let's put a damage onto Klaw. He goes to 7, and then we'll end with Panther Claws, and I'll take out Armored Guard. Yeah, because these are all special attack movement damage for... Oh, so this one actually is an attack, the suit. So I'm going to give Klaw 1 more health because I have to move it to the guard. Yeah, that makes sense. I have to move it to the guard. Okay, so I'm holding Okoye, who can... Actually, Okoye is going to be pretty solid. And I think I still have 1 more Vibranium in the deck. I've only used 2. So, yeah, we'll hold on to her. And I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there it is right there with our mansion. Okay. 1 goes on here. He tries to attack, but he's stunned. And our encounter card is an advance. I always get an advance. But he only schemes for 2 plus 1. So for 3. But both of them are gone. So manageable. Okay. Now we have a clear open field. Another Wakanda Forever. But then I can't play Okoye. My goodness, I could play Manifold here, actually. I could play Manifold. The other thing to do is everything for Avengers Mansion, draw a card and use that card to play Wakanda Forever. Yeah, let's do that. I'll use Avengers Mansion for 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Okoye. Use it, draw a card, build support. Okay. So, let me see. Thwarting, I could definitely thwart this down, thwart that down to 2. Yeah, and then let's thwart this 1 more time with Mockingbird. Awesome. Okay, then let's get rid of build support. We'll play Wakanda Forever. We'll use Tactical Genius, get rid of 1. Let's use my suit for, I'll heal to 8. Put him back down to 7. We'll do Energy Daggers for 1. And then I'll use my Claws for the other 4, which takes them to 2 health. And I think I'll just ready here. I'm going to get an encounter card because we only have 2 cards left. Ancestral Knowledge and Anika are my final 2. If I get... Oh my goodness. I really wanted to get my Dora Milaje people out, but I just feel like I'm just beating up Klaw with normal Black Panther stuff. Yeah, I mean, we got all of our upgrades out on the first deck pass, which is pretty good. I just really wanted more allies, I suppose, but I think the shuffling, like, it was just weird how all the cards came out. Alright, let's draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got a Wakanda Forever. So, 1 goes on here. He is going to attack, but I think I'll just block with Mockingbird. For 1, 2, give the villain a tough status card. Okay, so here's his tough. Mockingbird is defeated. Whoops. 2 encounter cards. First one is an assault. I think I'll just take it. He's going to hit me for nothing and 1. So he hits me for 1. I hit him for 1. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Retaliate knocks off his tough. And second card is Illegal Arms Factory, which comes into play with 4. Okay. So, back to us. I think you know what I could do is play Manifold for everything. He can help me thwart. 1, 2, 3. Grab a card. And then just play... Yeah. Okay. Really want Anika, though, actually. Oh, and I get to draw a card with Mansion. Let's do that. Mansion for a card. Nick Fury. No, I want Anika. Let's play Anika for 1, 2, 3 right here. 1, 2... Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. For 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, now we finally have a Dora Milaje ally. Her special is to remove 1 threat from a scheme. How about we... if we're feeling spicy, I can attack him, send him to stage 2, and then we have the Immortal Klaw, which is fine. So I will attack him for 2. That's just enough, which will send him to stage 2, which he comes into play with 18 hit points, which is a huge jump. And then we have to find the Immortal Klaw, which is right here. We're going to put that into play. Oh, acceleration, and it's going to come into play with 4, right? No, just 3. Okay, just 3. Nice. I think that's he's got 18. Okay. Yeah, simple. So we're going to use our Dora Milaje here. Maybe I'll put it by Black Panther. That looks good. So action, we're going to exhaust this. We're going to resolve the special ability on one Dora Milaje ally, and which is remove one threat from a scheme. So let's remove one from the Immortal Klaw, actually. And then I will actually just thwart it down, so it's completely gone. Sweet. Okay. Now, that's an extra encounter card, but we're going to get rid of Ancestral Knowledge for Wakanda Forever. I could remove 2 threats, but they could just clear that. So let's do Tactical Genius and just remove... There's no more advances, so I'll remove 1 off of Illegal Arms Factory, just to make it easier. Let's deal 1 damage to Klaw with our energy daggers. Let's move a hit point, or sorry, 1 damage from us to him. So we go to 8, he goes to 16, and we're going to end with our claws. We'll take him to 12. Sweet. Might be able to take him out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Depends what we draw. Actually, we might be able to take him out. Oh, heard the Panther. 1 more. 2, 3. Okay, another Wakanda Forever, which is nice. So 1 goes on here. He's going to attack. I'm just going to take it with 8 health. He hits me for 1 plus nothing plus 2. So 3 damage, and there goes our obligation. 1, 2, 3. He gets hit for 1. We're at 5. Encounter card. 2. We get 2. First one. Klaw's Vengeance. He attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. I could die, actually. I could die. So let's be safe, and I will defend. So he's going to... Actually, so what happened... It's like this. So he gets 2 cards. So here's only 1. Which goes... Now we get an acceleration token. Which is right here. Okay. So I think he's only going to get the 1 boost here. Because now I've ran out of cards. I think... When he attacks, give him 1 additional boost card. You know, I'm not 100% certain. I've never actually... I don't think I've actually been in this situation before. So, let's... I'm going to... Hold on. Let's time out. Okay, time in. So, my initial thought was I should give him another boost card, and that is what you're supposed to do. So, he is going to get 2 boost cards. So, he's going to attack me for 1, 2, 3. He's hitting me for 3. And I take 1 damage because I'm defending. And he's going to take 1 damage because of retaliate. Okay. Oh, since this dealt damage, I place 1 threat on the main scheme. So this goes to 3. And our second encounter card, I think is it Gang Up? No, Sonic Boom. Either spend all these resources or exhaust each character you control. I think I'll just exhaust... I think I'll just exhaust Anika. Yeah. So I'll exhaust everybody. Whew, what a turn. I think I will... Let's just do... Let me think here. Let's mansion for a card. Oh, nice. Vibranium. Okay. So I could do this and then do everything for Ayo. But I think I want to play Ayo. And then spend a couple cards for... Yeah, but then I can't Wakanda Forever. Deal damage to an enemy. I think a Wakanda Forever here would be really good. Plus, yeah. Plus, we really want to do that damage. Am I able to... No, with everybody exhausted, I can't win this turn. But I just gotta make sure I can't lose. This will go to 5. 2 encounter cards is definitely rough. Do I clear that and just deal with the 1? Probably. So, what if we spend 2 here for 4 justice and just clear this? Okay, that worked out well. I could do everything for Ayo, but I think a Wakanda Forever is going to be better. Let's get rid of Show of Empathy. We'll play Wakanda Forever. So, let's deal 1 damage with the energy daggers. Take him to 9. Maybe we just deal 2 here. Remove 2 threat. The final one. I can heal up and stuff too. Heal to 6 to be safe for the final and then take him out. Yeah. So, okay. We'll deal 2 damage with the claws. So we're going to do energy daggers first, then the panther claws. Then we're going to do Tactical Genius, and I'll move this down to 2. And then we'll end with Vibranium Suit, so which will take him to 5, and that's going to move us up to 6. Nice. And I can just defend next turn. Oh, let's use Dora Milaje. We'll heal 1 from her. I don't know. I feel like I probably should have done that, but either way. And remove 1 threat from a scheme. That's right. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of Heart of the Panther. I think we'll keep Ayo just for the heck of it. And we'll draw 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, another Wakanda Forever. I'm just getting him like once a turn, which is just, really nice. So this goes up to 3. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. He's going to hit us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good thing we defended. We're defending for 2. So we're going to take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's hitting for 4, 5. Yeah, we took 3. We're at 6. He takes 1 and goes to 4. And counter card, oh, is an attachment which gives him +1 attack. Which is fine, actually, because I think we can just take him out. Oh, we can for sure take him out on our turn. Can we clear all the threat too? Let's draw a card. Oh, Daredevil. Nice. I definitely want... Let's get Ayo into play. For 1... Yeah, for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, we got Ayo. And then... we can definitely... both of these two can attack and take out Klaw. Yeah. Which we can do. Or I can actually do... I want to resolve... I attack for 2. Yeah, we'll take him to 2. She takes a point of damage. We will Wakanda Forever, which will... which is going to deal a lot, actually. Wakanda Forever will for sure do it. But we're going to end with Tactical Genius and remove 2 threat, so it takes out the 1. We're gonna deal a whole bunch of damage, which we'll deal like, we can deal 6, 7 damage total. And then we can attack with Ayo. We can use our Dora Milaje to clear this as well. So we got everything cleared, plus holding Daredevil. So that worked out pretty well, actually. Really weird first run of the deck, though. I wasn't able to get a bunch of the cards I wanted down. I really wanted to try like Show of Empathy. Maybe a Sonic Rifle would have been really nice, especially for flipping down for my Golden City. And yeah, I never got any of the side schemes out as well, but I mean the turn 1 Dora Milaje helped out a ton. So yeah, I actually really liked getting a couple of these allies down. They really helped out a lot, I think. Yeah, Ayo definitely, or Anika, as soon as Anika came down, I felt pretty good. But you know what, this was really fun. I actually really enjoyed this Black Panther game, and yeah, this was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really liked using my Wakanda Forevers, you know, fully built out and just being able to do a bunch of different stuff. It got kind of scary there, which is always exciting. But yeah, this was just Black Panther with 1 additional, you know, pack, which was the Black Panther Shuri. Very easily, you could just switch this Black Panther with the other Black Panther and probably do just as well. If not, maybe better, I don't know. Especially because the Black Panther T'Challa sticks around longer, I think. So Heart of the Panther would work really well. But boy, it was really cool to use Heart of the Panther with Shuri out. That was a really cool feeling as well. Yeah, what a fun deck. This was really cool. But hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You stay safe out there, make good decisions, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.